Envision an idyllic family vacation in sunny Portugal 2007. Laughter echoes by the pool as parents dine nearby, checking on their sleeping children. But in the blink of an eye, a 3-year-old girl vanishes from her bed, sparking a global manhunt, media frenzy, and theories that span continents. Madeleine McCann's disappearance remains one of the most heart-wrenching unsolved mysteries of our time, with leads pointing to abduction, cover-ups, and a convicted criminal now on the brink of release. 18 years later, with fresh searches and DNA hopes, could closure finally be near? Join us as we unravel the timeline, characters, and enduring questions of this tragic enigma, a story that redefined parental nightmares and investigative scrutiny. Welcome back to Bite-Size Unsolved Crime, where we dissect history's most compelling unsolved cases. If you're drawn to tales of intrigue and human drama, subscribe and hit the bell for more immersive explorations. Today, we're journeying to the Algarve coast to examine the disappearance of Madeleine McCann, a case that exposed vulnerabilities in paradise and captivated the world with its layers of suspicion and hope. To contextualize this puzzle, let's rewind to the early 2000s. Britain thrives under economic growth, with families embracing affordable European holidays. Portugal's Algarve region, with its pristine resorts like Praia da Luz, attracts tourists seeking sun and relaxation. It's an era of emerging digital media where stories go viral overnight, and child safety concerns heighten post-high-profile abductions across the world. Yet no case would dominate headlines like Madeleine's, fueling tabloid wars, online sleuths, and international diplomacy. Central to the story is Madeleine Beth McCann, born May 12, 2003, in Leicester, England. A bright-eyed toddler with blonde hair, a distinctive coloboma in her right eye, a harmless iris fleck that became a key identifier, and an adventurous spirit. Affectionately called Maddie by her family, she was curious, loving, and full of energy, enjoying nursery rhymes, swimming, and playing with her younger twin siblings, Sean and Amelie. Her innocent charm made her the face of a global search, with posters pleading "Find Madeleine" plastered worldwide. Her parents, Kate and Jerry McCann, were devoted middle-class professionals. Kate, 39 at the time, was a compassionate general practitioner and anesthesiologist from Liverpool, with a warm smile, shoulder-length blonde hair, and a resilient faith as a devout Catholic. Jerry, 38, a cardiologist from Glasgow, was charismatic and determined, often seen as the family's steadfast leader. Both were fitness enthusiasts, and their decision to dine out while checking on the kids would later face intense criticism. They portrayed themselves as ordinary parents caught in an extraordinary horror, tirelessly campaigning for answers through their Find Madeleine Fund. The twins, Sean and Amelie, just 2 years old, were playful toddlers who slept through the incident, later growing up in the shadow of their sister's absence, shielded by their parents. The timeline ignites on April 28, 2007, when the McCanns arrive at the Ocean Club Resort in Praia da Luz with 7 friends, dubbed the Tapas 7, for their nightly dinners at the Tapas Bar. This group included doctors and professionals like Fiona and David Payne, Matthew and Rachel Oldfield, and Russell O'Brien with Jane Tanner, all described as close-knit, supportive, and vacationing with their own young children. They established a routine: kids in bed by 8 p.m., adults dining 50 meters away, rotating checks every half hour. On May 3, 2007, the fateful night, the group dines as usual. Jerry checks at 9:05 p.m., finding Madeleine asleep. Jane Tanner spots a man carrying a child away around 9:15 p.m., a sighting later scrutinized. At 10 p.m., Kate discovers Madeleine gone from her bed, the window open, shutters raised. She screams, "They've taken her!" alerting the resort. Police arrive by 10:50 p.m., but the scene isn't immediately secured, allowing potential evidence contamination. The next day, May 4th, boarders are alerted, and a massive search ensues with sniffer dogs, helicopters, and volunteers combing beaches and scrubland. The McCanns appeal publicly, Jerry's voice steady, Kate clutching Madeleine's cuddly toy, Cuddle Cat. By May 12, Madeleine's 4th birthday passes in anguish. Media explodes globally, with the Pope blessing her photo and celebrities like David Beckham joining appeals. In June, a Dutch newspaper receives a tip about a body in Portugal, but it's a hoax. By July, British sniffer dogs arrive, alerting to scents in the apartment and rental car, shifting suspicion toward the parents. In September 2007, Portuguese police named Kate and Jerry arguidos, meaning persons of interest, theorizing an accidental death covered up, a claim the McCanns vehemently deny. They return to England, hiring private investigators. The case goes cold in 2008 when arguido status is lifted, archives closed. But in 2011, Scotland Yard launches Operation Grange, reviewing evidence. In 2013, e-fits of suspects are released based on witnesses. A breakthrough in 2020, German prosecutors named Christian Bruckner, a 47-year-old convicted sex offender and drifter, as the prime suspect. Described as tall, slim, with short blonde hair, Bruckner lived in Praia da Luz from 1995 through to 2007, driving a distinctive VW camper van. With a history of burglaries and child abuse convictions, he allegedly confessed to a friend about abducting Madeleine. Phone records place him near the resort that night. German authorities believe she was unalived shortly after, though without a body, charges stall. Bruckner, imprisoned in Germany for a 2005 serious assault on a woman, faces additional female assault trials. As of September 2025, he's set for release by mid-month after serving his sentence, with an anonymous donor paying a fine for early freedom, though similar unrelated charges loom. No formal charges in Madeleine's case yet, despite searches of his properties and a Portuguese reservoir in June 2025, yielding no breakthroughs. The 18th anniversary in May 2025 saw the McCann's poignant message of hope. Advances in DNA and forensics keep Operation Grange active, with over £13 million invested. Theories abound: abduction for trafficking, burglary gone wrong, or parental involvement, dismissed by many. The case highlights media ethics, police missteps, and the pain of unresolved loss. As we reflect on Madeleine McCann's enduring mystery, it's a poignant call to never forget the missing and the families who persevere. What do you think happened that night? Share your insights in the comments, like if this story touched you, and spread it to raise awareness. Subscribe for more unsolved mysteries that demand attention. Thanks for watching, stay hopeful, and we'll catch you on the next one.